it's Melissa. Today I am in the beautiful state of North Carolina. North Carolina is in the southeast region of our country. So I'm going to show you on a map here where we're at. So this is the United States, and I am right here in North Carolina. So that's the southeast region. The capital of North Carolina is Raleigh. North Carolina is also nicknamed the Tar Heel State because many years ago, when the workers and factories were making things, they would get tar all over the ground and the men would walk through it on their boots. So that's how it gets its name. North Carolina is also home to the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is a gorgeous view of the Appalachian Mountains. You can drive on it, you can see the mountains, you can see trees, you can see all kinds of wildlife. North Carolina is also home to the first flight that took off from Kitty Hawk, North Carolina by the Wright brothers. It is also home to the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. It was built by George Vanderbilt. It is a huge mansion. It's got 65 fireplaces and a basement swimming pool. Now here's a couple of other really fun facts about North Carolina. They have a couple silly laws. The first one is that if you're in Asheville, North Carolina, you can't sneeze out loud. That's illegal. The other thing is you cannot rollerblade on highways. That's against the law. You also cannot hurl rocks on the road in Dunn, North Carolina. It's pretty silly, isn't it? The state animal of North Carolina is the gray squirrel. I'm sure we've all seen squirrels when we've been outside, but we're actually gonna grab our backpacks and we're gonna go explore, see if we can find some squirrels and all kinds of other fun creatures here in North Carolina. So come on with me, let's go have an adventure. Hey guys, you ready to go on our adventure? I'm so excited. We're gonna go explore North Carolina. Let's go. Oh my gosh, boys and girls, look at this. Do you know what this is? This is called a purple haze butterfly bush. Isn't it so pretty? I love these because in the summertime, the butterflies love to come and land on these. And if you're quiet enough, you can watch and you can see all these beautiful butterflies on these beautiful flowers. So I'm so excited. Let's go see what else we can find. Let's go. Gosh, look at this. This is a trailhead. This is where they mark the start of a trail. So boys and girls, when you go out hiking in the woods, you want to make sure that you're staying where the trail is marked. That helps keep you safe and know where you're going. Let's go see what else we can find. So these right here are actually also native to the state of North Carolina. That's a fern. Isn't it pretty? Kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree. And then over here, we've got a mushroom. So there's all kinds of things you can find on the trail if you stop and look. And we're gonna have so much fun finding all these things. I'm so excited. Let's keep going. All right guys, I just found something else that's really cool. So there's the stump of this tree and it's got all this moss growing on it, which moss is an organism. An organism is an individual animal, plant, or single cell life form that can grow anywhere. So this would be home to different bugs like spiders and ants and other little creatures that crawl around in the forest. So I think that's really cool. Let's keep going and see what else we can find. Hey guys, this is really cool. I just noticed this mushroom right here. And actually, if you look down at the ground really closely, there are a couple different kinds. And so I wanted to share with you guys that when you're out in the woods or the wild, you can see lots of different kinds of mushrooms. There's all different kinds of species, meaning they have different features. So size, shape, all of that. But just because you see a mushroom in the wild does not mean you should eat it, because a lot of times they're poisonous. So just look and enjoy, but don't eat them. All right, let's keep going. Come on. Oh, boys and girls, I'm just so excited. Look what I just found. So this is an acorn. So I don't know if you remember, we talked about the gray squirrel being the state animal, and squirrels eat a lot of acorns. They actually will go and search for them in the forest and they'll carry them back to their homes so they have stuff to eat for the winter. This is so cool, look at that. So I'm actually gonna take this with me as a little souvenir from the woods. So I bet we can find a couple more cool things. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, now's a perfect time to take a little break and get some water. You always want to make sure you have a water bottle with you on a hike to stay hydrated. So I'm also going to show you all the cool things that are in my backpack right now, because these are things you could take with you on your hike. So in here, I have a pair of binoculars. Have you guys ever used a pair of binoculars? They're so cool. So what you do with these is that you look through them and you can see things far away in the trees or on the trail. Really cool. I've also got a handy dandy magnifying glass. This lets you see things really close up. So you get as close as you can to something and you can see all the little details of the plant and the wood and the tree right here. So really cool. All right, and then I also have take-along guides. So these are little books that show me the different flowers and plants. I've got some in here about animals. So all kinds of things I can stop, I can look through, I can figure out what plant or flower I'm looking at. And then I know what else you guys would really like to bring is snacks. So maybe a granola bar or some raisins. I actually forgot to bring my snacks, but that's something you could also bring just to keep yourself energized and keep going strong. So those are some things I would recommend making sure you have with you when you're going on your hike. All right, let's finish up and find some really cool things. Hey, can you guys hear that sound of the water? So we just hiked to a creek, and if you look really closely up there, there's a waterfall that's flowing down in the creek. Waterfalls are common to see in mountains because they're flowing from the top, and all the water is going to ultimately end up in a larger body of water like a lake or the ocean. So we're gonna end our hike here because we've seen a lot of really great things, and it's a perfect time to wrap up and head back home. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I sure did.